Okay, here we are back on the Dire Lord in Pantheon. We are level 10, almost halfway, and we're gonna head up to that area up there where there's some higher level guys so we can get some XP. I ran from town, but I just didn't bother recording that. It's been a while. I got sucked into a couple other games. Planet Crafter, Grounded. So I was focused on them. But now we're back to making videos. Probably we'll get to 11 today, but I'm not going to promise anything because experience is starting to slow down as we get higher in level. We don't really have any quests per se. We do have Night Warden Part 5. I know there's a giant dusk bat up here at night. The time in-game is 9 a.m. So we don't have a lot of night fighting coming up, but that's okay because up here it benefits us to fight during the day because there's better mobs to hunt during the day for greater XP, which is our goal. We're playing solo, as usual. We don't have any buffs from any other classes, so we're just playing with what we've got. And as review, we did get some new skills. We have a damage over time. We have Rune Carver, which deals minor damage but generates 200 essence, which is a skill that we use. That's over here at the bottom. And that's what we use to use our abilities. So without farting around, we're just gonna get into it. So we'll add our dots. Gain healing from all your physical hits, no cost. Okay, so that's a little heal. This guy is yellow, so he'll get XP. And we're just gonna be grinding. So this one, Blood Fiend, passive, gain healing from all your physical hits. Activate, imbue your weapon with malefic power for 20 seconds, causing physical damage you deal to heal you for more damage dealt and restoring essence with each strike. So we get a passive heal from that, just having it on the bar. And then we get more healing and damage if we activate it every minute and 30 seconds. So that's pretty good. It has no costs. So that's really good. So we're just going to see if we can find yellow mobs to fight. Now I did have a question in my chat about a quest that a Dire Lord gets. And I racked my brain. I could not think of what you were referring to. So if you happen to think of it, please let me know so I can answer your question. So I can't think of a quest that I got. I don't think we can look at completed quests. But I don't recall a specific Dire Lord quest involving blood. So if you know, or somebody else knows, please let me know so I can do some research. I tried to look it up on Google, but there wasn't a lot of information available. I just have to look at my quests. So that's not it. That's a leather quest. Those are gathering skills. That's a bag quest. Huntress ones, provisioner. Yeah, I'm not sure what quest that person was talking about. So if you could give me a little more detail, then I could probably do some research and sort it out. But off the top of my head, I can't think of what it would be. I'm just trying to figure out what the best rotation for dots and such is. Is it more important to do more damage with my dots or to use my life tap to get more health back? We are fighting yellow mobs, so I think damage is key. Once we get past this area, maybe around level 11, maybe 12, we can head over to the new zone. Try some of the guys over there. Typically with these kind of games, there's just a lot of grind. Doing pretty good though. Almost half a bubble so far. We haven't been playing very long. Seems to have resisted that one. There we go. Got the stick that time. Doesn't seem to last very long, eh? We do have our level 11 spells with us, which is Torrential Veins, Blood State. I'm not sure what that does. I'll give it a read in a sec here. Empower your blood flow, increasing your constitution by 2 and the amount of essence you generate by 20%. Oh, that's good. And then corrupt blood 2 is that one? Yeah, so it's just an update of that one. So we'll have a little more constitution and a little more damage over time. I'm actually excited. I was playing my enchanter and reading his abilities. He's level 17, so at level 20 he gets some really good abilities. So that makes me excited to see what the abilities are for this guy at level 20, which is admittedly quite far away. As long as we keep finding these yellow mobs, I think we're going to do okay XP-wise. We're going to play for an hour-ish today, so hopefully we can get to level 11 in that time. You can play this first person, which I guess if you wanted to, you could. Not my cup of tea. I was also playing Grounded, which you can play first person, but I prefer this view. Especially in this style of game, because then I can see, you know, if there's other mobs approaching me from an unknown angle, so I don't get surprised. But I guess to each their own. How we doing for space? Oh, we got lots of space. Killed a few bandits on the way here, hoping to get a key for a chest, but no luck. I have to say though, I am enjoying this character class now anyway, at this level, because I've been here for about 10 minutes and like no downtime, which is great. Much like the paladin. What is this one? Oh, reduces their healing. They're not healing, so I don't need to worry about that. It's nice to be able to move from mob to mob and just grind out the XP. It really saves the time. So this skill looks like it's our tanking ability. Causing 20% of all damage you deal to be applied as bonus threat and gain 5 to all resistances. Similar to the monk. Oh, this guy's white. That was going a little easy. Well, we've done one loop up. Let's do a loop back and see if we can find some other guys. Blue, not interested at this point. White, he'll do. White and yellow would be nice all day long. Bear blood is good. Good to get. There's a few quests and it's good for alchemy. I didn't check the spells for this guy to see if any updates, there's been any change to the abilities. So maybe if we get to our level at the end of the VOD, we can port back and take a look. Say I am impressed with the ability to fight yellow mobs and just keep going mob to mob. And it's fairly straightforward, kind of boring combat. When you play the thief or the rogue, there's a lot of bouncing around and setup with the different abilities. Typically I would lay a trap, go invisible, backstab, drag them through the trap, and it's a lot of jumping around. But I think the DPS is much faster. So it's a little bit more effort, but it is kind of fun. But I do enjoy playing this guy. Just keeping an eye on our essence this far here. I think that's what these abilities use. That's the way to get it there, and this guy here I think increases our essence. Yeah, restoring more essence with each hit. Curious if this drag is gonna aggro. These also use essence. So this character is typically about, I guess, managing your essence use. Some similar abilities to the druid. This one here, the druid has a similar one that they cast at the beginning, which when they do damage, they get healing. So we've done a full loop and we appear to be on a good schedule relative to the pop rate. I have played here before where there was other people farming this area. And you know, it's good for 2 people, 3 people, it gets a little thin. I don't mean grouped, I mean solo. Like 3 solo people competing for the same resources. Bear, blue, not interested. Oh, he's interested in us though. Target of opportunity. Well, they do have bear blood and bear tallow, which is useful. So if we get lucky, we'll get one of those, maybe both. And XP is XP. Well, you know, I didn't start with my signature. Heyo! So there it is. At least I got it in there somewhere. See, he just popped right there. We're doing well. So, I stopped making my Stationeers videos. Now, this audience may not be interested in that particular style of game. It's a space survival game, land on a planet, a shuttle, you have to build a base to survive, harvest materials to build devices, to advance through the tiers. Eventually you work your way towards automation. But there's a big update for that game in relation to the terrain. So they're in the middle of still doing the update, which should drop anytime. Once they drop the update, I have been playing it a bit in beta just to see where they're at. They have a rover now, which they didn't have before, which is kind of nice. Anyway, I'll start making videos. There's a few people who make videos in relation to that game. We're all just waiting. So once that comes out, I'll make some more videos about that. If you're interested, you can check out the playlist that I'll create. So now you see we've cleared out all of the yellowish mobs. So we're just gonna have to take targets of opportunity. Go around behind this guy so he doesn't charge us. Oh, we're gonna get charged. Oh, no, we didn't get knocked out. And I thought about, while I was playing Grounded and Planet Crafter, which I never played, but I heard some other streamers talking about those games. Grounded is actually quite good. It's a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids kind of game where you're in a backyard, insects are giant, and it's again a base build survival game while you try to figure out why you woke up shrunk in a backyard as a teenager. It's a 4-player game. I have a friend who I've been playing a little bit with, but he hasn't had the time. So I've been doing a lot of solo on that. I thought about streaming it, or I guess not streaming. I don't do Twitch yet. But I didn't know if there'd be an interest in watching me fumble around with the game I'd never played before. And Planet Crafter I'd heard a lot about, never played it. It's again, basically you land on a planet as a prisoner and you have to terraform the planet in order to get off the planet. And it's just a lot of building and base building. No combat in that game, just you versus the environment. What do we got here? We have, oh, somebody who logged out. So those were the games that I was playing the last little while. Between that and work, I just didn't get around to making any Pantheon videos. Plus, they've been doing some big updates with Pantheon, which I don't think are going to impact me till my guy is much higher level anyway. And since I'm playing in this particular playthrough solo, there'll be a lot of stuff that I'll have to like slowly edge my way into because I'm solo. But maybe when I get a little higher, I'll see if I can find some people who want to stream with me. I don't know the etiquette when it comes to streaming and creating videos. I'm hesitant to just join a group and play the game without letting them know that I'm, you know, publishing the video, because maybe they don't want their gaming to be published. So I'd have to have people play with me who know that I'm recording and publishing the game. I think that's fair. Like, obviously, if I just run across random people here, that's fine. But if I play with them for any extended period of time, I don't want to just, you know, publish their gameplay without their consent. Or, you know, their knowledge. Anyway, something to think about for future. Well, we're about 26 minutes in. We got 3 bubbles to go. I think there's a high probability that we will reach our goal today. Ideally, I would like to record this character's leveling the entire way through. However, there's a lot of, in this type of game, as I've said, grinding, which is not the most exciting thing to watch. But that's my intent. I guess if you get bored of watching the grind, you can just skip ahead. I don't know how that impacts the algorithm. I'm certainly not an expert when it comes to YouTubing. But I wouldn't blame you. But I think what I'm going to do is I'll just record every step of the way, and that way, if you're interested, you can see it all happen. I think I'd rather record it and have you skip past the parts that aren't interesting to you than not record it and then have you not be able to make that decision on your own. How we doing gear-wise? Oh, we still got lots of space. Maybe after this we'll sort out, organize our stuff a little bit. Okay, so we want to keep all the leather. Oh, I hear somebody chopping a tree nearby. We've only got 2 venison? Really? Wow. Okay, bear meat I'm not particularly interested in. I'm gonna keep that. The blood I'm gonna keep. That stuff I think we can sell. I can sell all of this. And keep that. What do we got there? An unknown class, level 11. I wonder what he is. Let's see. Snoop. G-O-R-A-K-X. He is a paladin. He's the antithetical opposite of me. He's fighting with a 2-hander too. Bear blue. So I think we've A, jumped ahead of the spawn, and B, now that that paladin is here, it's going to be thin pickings. So I think we're just going to have to take what we can get. Well, we're about halfway through. And 2.5 bubbles to go. Think we're gonna make it. Oh, there's a stag. Let's get that guy. Excuse me. Apologize. A bit of a tickle there. Hey, he's resisting all our stuff, eh? Must be a high yellow. Oh, there's another stag over there. Good, good, good. That's what we want to see. Oh, another one there. Excellent. $11 will be good because we'll get those new abilities. But from what I recall, generally speaking, 12 is very good spells or abilities. I don't know for this particular class, but my experience in the past is that 12 is usually get some good abilities or spells. Oh, we're gonna lose our buffs. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime soon, so we're gonna lose the good mobs. What time is it? 5, yeah, so it's gonna turn dark soon. We'll be able to get that bat, but now the problem with that is the XP really slows down. I think my mouse went off the screen there. Lost control. There's the sunset. The howl of the wolf, indicating nighttime. Oh, there's a boar. He's white, he'll do. Another boar. To get this guy done in time, we can jump on that guy over there. Before he despawns. Should be soon. Well, it says it's 1700, but I think at 1800 is the switch over. Somebody needs copper ingots. I don't think you can buy them. Oh, he didn't despawn yet. And he's yellow. Even better. Now we're at 1800. Well, we do have to find a giant duskbat. Not a huge bunch of experience. And if I recall, they are life suckers. So we'll see what we can see. There's our paladin. Kind of in between the daytime mobs and nighttime mobs. I don't see a lot floating around. I haven't been on for a while, so maybe they changed it. So that's a plant glowing there. They used to have the names of them over top, but they got rid of that now. Sure is dark. Oh, there's nighttime music. I think we're just waiting for the transition between daytime and nighttime here. Really slows down our XP. I don't know if it's worth going somewhere else. It's a bit of a run. Plus I would like to get that giant duskbat for the quest. Not that it's a huge deal, just, you know, completionism and all that. Oh, there's a bat. That's what we want. Right there, at least it's white. I wonder if that counts as spell casting. Apparently I was improperly placed to do damage. It's kicking the crap out of this. Use a healing potion, I think. Not an easy fight. Surprised. That did not go well. I'll have to see if we can do a better job of that next time. I think I was offset too, so I was half the fight I didn't get any damage or healing. Just gonna have a little sit to heal up. What do we got left? 15 minutes or so? Oh, who's that? Level 50. Ooh. Probably a cleric, maybe? So Strider wants to kill Grizzled Greatpaw, which is a group mob. And I have that quest right here. So I'm gonna, oh yeah, there we go. He's a level 12 ranger, perfect. And we have a level 21 summoner. Well, we're not going to get experience, but we'll get the quest done. But that's okay. That is going to impact our XP gain. But if we have to go a little longer than an hour to get our level, then so be it. It's not like there was a lot going on up there XP-wise anyway. If people weren't waiting for me, I would kill those recruits. No, I guess I'll kill the recruits. Oh, it's a recruiter. So he's like the boss of the recruits. He just has a lot of hit points though. No real special abilities to be concerned about. He does drop a cloak. Maybe something else. Maybe a key. That would be nice. I don't think he'll run. Oh, I guess I was wrong. He's not run. Just a cloak, which I already have. So we should be just across the bridge over here. I imagine that Strider over there. Can't see a thing. Super dark. So we're just waiting for the summoner, who is coming from that direction. And the guy we're going to fight is a bear called Grizzled Bearpaw. He's in that cave. And he's part of a quest. He's a rare mob. Oh, here comes the summoner. And we got that quest done. I think this fella killed all the bears that were up here. Now we just gotta head back. To where we were fighting before. What I can do, since it's nighttime, up on this ridge, there are some trappers and such, which I can kill for half decent XP. So we're not wasting time. There we go. Let's say I have the chance to drop a key. Or nothing. We did get experience. Huh. That guy was 11 levels above us. That's strange. We should not have gotten experience. As far as I understand it. There are goblins here. See one there. I don't know what level they are. However, I do see a skeleton here. Okay. We are gonna have to run. It's not go well for us. Well, there you go. I think, was that our first death? I think we're gonna be all the way back in town. Oh no. We were smart. We bound here. And there you go. That's why I don't like those goblins. Those casters are pretty deadly. So before we rush up the hill to try and get our corpse, and they get killed again and have to go back again, let's get a little health back. So, let's see what happened here. We were fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, like 49 nature damage. $44 nature. Yeah, we took a lot of nature damage. That didn't do us any good. So, as you can see, we no longer have any gear. We have what we're wearing. And that's it. We don't have our bags. We don't have our money. We don't have any inventory. So we recover our corpse. No potions, nothing. I think we're like right up there, so we should be safe. Now, typically what I should have done was take a location of where we died so I could find our body, but I knew where we were, so I have a general idea. We were running along here, looking down at the cliff, trying not to die, and then sadly we died. Now, there we are. There's all our stuff. And we have all our stuff. We are... Oh, we're not encumbered. I thought we were encumbered, but we're not. Oh, what do we got here? Certainly not very nice of this guy, eh? Just to jump on us when we're picking up our gear. Oh, right. So we have 8 seconds before my alarm goes off. I'll just stop that now. So we did not make our goal, mostly because the night came along and impacted our time. We are a bubble and a half away, which is probably another 15 minutes or so by the time I get sorted and get up there in daytime. So we'll just level next time. I'm just gonna run this guy back to town, sell all my crap, and then hand in those quests, and then we'll see you next time. So next time we'll get level 11, throw on our new spells, and just continue to the grind. I would think we'll probably wait till 12 before we go to the new zone. And the only reason I say that is I saw a level 10 Dire Lord try the new zone, and he did not fare well. So if we're gonna go there and solo, there's some trappers over there which I would like to fight. But I think we want to be 12 before we give that a go. So I'm just gonna run back to town and take care of some miscellaneous business stuff that, you know, is not too exciting to watch. And we'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you want. All of that is appreciated. Also, if you have any idea about that quest that that person was referring to, or if the person was referring to it can give me some more information, I'd like to A, know for myself, and B, look it up so I can provide you the answer. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.